Hi, my name is Beth Green, and I am the founder of the Stream Center for the New Spirituality, as well as the Stream School of Intuitive Therapies. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a sanctuary. But instead of me doing it, who's going to come on to do this video is a character called the Guru. Now, the Guru is going to look just like me with a turban on his head, on my head. And it's going to sound a lot like me, but it isn't me. It's a kind of a persona that comes through me. If you have listened to my internet radio show Inside Out on voiceamerica.com, you will have already met the Guru and another one of my personas, which is Madame Mazurka. They're always fun and they always add a lot. So with no further ado, I am going to introduce to you the Guru and ask him to instruct us today on how to create a sanctuary. I am Guru, and I am here to talk to you today about the creation of sanctuary. Before we proceed, I want to talk a moment about what sanctuary is. Now, I understand that Beth has written an article about this, and this is very good. I want you should read it first, because this is the second piece after you read the article. But in the article, she was talking about sanctuary as an inner state of getting away from our own reactivity. And this is very important to understand. So we are really focusing today on how do we come to that place of inner sanctuary, and what can you do to help yourself to achieve this. So when I talk about this, I'm going to explain some connection between the outer and the inner, because when we talk about sanctuary, we also are often talking about a place, a temple, an altar, a place in your home, as well as an inner state. And so there is actually very important connection between the outer and the inner in this respect, that we can help create a sanctuary by projecting an inner feeling onto something which is outside of us. And we can then go to this place, and then we are fed by the very thing that we have created, or that others have created. So if you go into a church, for example, you may be in a place where people have prayed and meditated, and you go in there and you feel very uplifted. Now, what is it that's uplifting you? Is the energy of all the people who have been in there praying and meditating before. And also, there may be very high ceilings and all that, which we associate with high. So this is very good that we can use something that is external to us in order to support ourselves on the inside to have the inner sanctuary that we are looking for. But your own personal sanctuary, you see, is more than that. It is something that you create for yourself. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the church here, and the temples, and where any place where they have candles. So we have association. Many of us have association of candles with sanctuary, because we have experienced that in the home, in the temple, of a candle. So here is a candle. This is an object. It is nothing in and of itself. Now, of course, if you light flame, then you're also going to have light. Another thing that we have much association with, but you can say that, oh, I am going to the light to get enlightened, and we want candle because this is going to bring light. Or you can say, I want to get rid of light because I want to go inside so I can hear the source. So which is it that is giving you the sanctuary and the enlightenment? The candle or the darkness? You understand what I'm saying is that it is neither. It is the going into that place of inner sanctuary where you become more calm and more objective. That helps with the enlightenment. It is not the candle. But you may have association with candle. There's nothing wrong with that. Use it. Human beings have so much trouble having peace of mind because the mind is very active and the fears are very strong. So if you find that looking at a candle is something that is going to help you to connect to a sense of inner peace, by all means, do it. You have enough trouble. So, use the things that help you. Now, but I'm also saying that there are other things that you can use that will help to tap into that energy. This is, the pattern is, I receive the energy that supports me to go inside myself. And I connect to that divine energy. We can call divine energy. We can call it many other things. But let's say we call that. And then we take this energy and we project it onto something in where we are. So, for example, let's say you have gone to the ocean and you hear the waves. And you have been hearing these waves since you are a little child. And you believe that this is very, very soothing because you experience as soothing, either because you think it is soothing and it soothes you, or because your mother said, oh my goodness, I love to go to the ocean because it's so soothing for me. So you have association of waves of the soothing. So you're at the ocean, and so there it is. And so when you go to the ocean next time, you are bringing with you a whole expectation that you are going to be soothed. So you get to the ocean and you are feeling much more soothed. And this is because you associate soothing with the ocean. Now, Beth, for example, she associates the smell of salt and the sand, and she's very uncomfortable and getting sunburned. So to her, the ocean is not soothing. It is frightening. So she likes to go to the forest so she doesn't get sunburned because there are trees. So anyway, and there's also vibrational frequencies that I'm not going to go into on this video because I'm going to try to keep these remarks brief. But there are some objective things, but there's also many, many subjective things where we have associations. Oh, I went to this place with my mother when I was a child and it was a sanctuary. Or I got to leave the house and go somewhere and get away from my crazy parents, and I associate that with sanctuary, so I am going to go there. So there is combination, you see, of objective thing and the actual chi energy that you may find from the ocean or from the tree. And in addition to that, you have your own personal association, that it can come from your history or it can come from your intention. I am going to go to this place because I am seeking sanctuary. You are already projecting an intention that you are going to seek sanctuary at that place. And you come into it and you say, oh my goodness, I am imbued with this, and this is wonderful. And then you have image that you are going to bring into next situation, either there or somewhere else. You have a picture of this place now, and every time you look at that picture, you have association for that moment of sanctuary. Now, what I'm also telling you is that this is not foolishness. It is not that we are tricking ourselves, although we don't always see the entire process. We are using what we know about ourselves in order to help ourselves. So if, for example, we have this color, I'm going to show you a bottle of bubble bath. Beth is living in a place right now where she is not happy. So she does not associate one thing in this entire house as sanctuary. Of course, someone else might come here and feel, oh, this is sanctuary to me because I am so soothed by the color of those walls. So when we were going to do this program, I looked around and I said, here it is. This is a bottle of bubble bath. But look at the color. Now, this color is very deep. You can say this is very high spiritual color. I'm going to tell Beth, this is why she is wearing this outfit. So I'm going to tell Beth, this is very high spiritual color. I want you to meditate on this bottle of bubble bath. Yes, and you are going to be impacted by that, and this is going to help you. And why not also? Because this bubble bath is, by the way, is organic and has very good fragrance, is very soothing. So she already has association, you understand. Oh, this bottle of bubble bath contains something that has made me feel better, much more relaxed, allowed me to go inside. It's not even the bath, there is no water and there are no bubbles, but she associates this bottle with that soothing thing. So now she looks at it, and even though this is not her favorite color, I say to her, you can use this as the foundation of your sanctuary. immediately, without even knowing it, she is associating this with the feeling of the bubbles. So we are people who can think and be conscious. And so if I know this and she knows this, then we can use this to bring her into a sense of sanctuary. Now, I want to say, before we go on, and I'm going to try to help you to create sanctuary for yourself, I want to say that we must ask an important question. If you are going to try to have sanctuary and create it in your life, either through a place or through a meditation or through some music or through movement, this is a place that you go to be in yourself, where you are not afraid of yourself, where you are not full of self-criticism, where you are not full of fear, where you are not projecting all kinds of anxieties onto everything. So this is true sanctuary. Oh, this is very difficult for the human being to have. So the question that you must always ask yourself when you're going to go to a sanctuary is, do I really intend to find sanctuary? Because sanctuary is that deep place where I get connected to myself. Or do I have an agenda to stay hysterical or angry or frustrated or defensive? And if you do that, you will never achieve sanctuary. You could be in 25 cathedrals and there will be nothing that you will feel, but maybe your feet are sore, or walking too many steps. So this is very important. What is my intention here? Do I really want a sanctuary where I will come face to face with myself? So now that we have very, very, very briefly discussed all of this, I am going to do something that I hope is going to help you. I want you to go get something of your own that you will bring to me right now, today. And I am going to help you to have an association with this object that is of the sanctuary energy, a vibrational energy that is deep and that is very profound and that will support you to have more peace. And I want to tell you, sometimes when you go into that deep place, that at first it does not seem like it will be peace because there is so much noise, chatter, so and so on. But also you may come to some startling realization about yourself that you don't want to hear. This does not be this. This is not English. This is not the opposite of sanctuary. To be exposed to something that is painful about yourself is a true realization of sanctuary. Because sanctuary is to be safe. To be truly safe is to be safe with what is. So right now I want you to put me on pause and go get some object that you feel that you would like to make into the foundation or the focal point of your sanctuary, the place where you can focus your attention in order to get to that deep place in yourself where you can look at the truth and bear it. Very good. Thank you for coming back. So I would like to repeat what I said before you went, which is that the sanctuary is the place where you get away from your reactivity, but not where you get away from yourself, because it is the place where you can look at the truth and bear it. This is a very important point. So you need a lot of support to do that, and we call it spiritual energy, or it could be the chi energy, it could be the life force energy. It's all of these things help you with that. So, okay, so what we are going to do now is that I am going to project some energy onto this object for you. And this is going to help you. So when you look at this object in the future, you will associate with the energy that I am exuding, I Guru, to hopefully that is going to help you. So bring your object in front of me and I will project energy onto it. I would like you should feel the energy now that I am projecting while you are holding the object up. So because you must have association with the energy, not just put it in the object. So feel the energy. In yourself, in your heart, in your soul. And bringing this object into the field of this energy while you are experiencing it. And when you see this object, it will help to trigger the memory of this experience of this energy. And now I want you to repeat these words. When I see this object, I will remember the feeling of peace and sanctuary, where I can look at myself more clearly without judgment. And accept the life. Thank you very much.